Hope you're all doing well. Today I'm going to be continuing how we know we're alive. So, yeah, let's go. Right, so in the last episode we needed to go and speak to Gunnel. I think we need to figure out if she still works at the supermarket. Police station. Now there's a strange sight. Teach. Sorry, that sounds weird now. You always watch too many American movies. It's just Philip now. I can guess why you're back. I think you can, yeah. Awful tragedy. Such a waste of potential. She always liked you, you know. Oh, I do know. Maria and I became rather good friends, of a kind. I teach her son, Johannes, now, as a matter of fact. All right. He's very bright too. Knocked sideways by recent events, of course. But what have you been up to in Stockholm all these years? Writing? I do hope it wasn't only Maria who kept the dream alive. Yep, still writing for an ad agency now. I just say, nah, oh sure, right, it's still writing. And it's all going well down there. It's a little lonely, but it's alright. Well, it's always nice to see an old student. I imagine you have lots of people to catch up with, so I won't keep you. I'm going to stay and watch the game here if you're at a loose end later on. Thanks, yeah. Although you find it hard not to run into your old sparring partner, Officer Nilsson, around here. Oh god. Sten Nilsson is still? I'm surprised, to be honest. You and me both. Dreadful really that he was the only one to break the news to us all about Maria. Oh god, I'm so sorry. He was the first policeman at the scene of the crash. Only made sense, I suppose. Teach. Sorry, Philip. Yes. Does Gunnel still work at the ICA? Oh yes. Sounds like perhaps you'll have several places to avoid today. Well, see you later maybe. Take care, Sarah. Thanks, you too. Such a waste of potential. Keeping the dream alive. Could Teach see it? That there was another life you wanted to lead. Now, which torture would I like to subject myself to first? Have my ear tuned off by Gunnel at the supermarket? Or endure Officer Nilsson's attempts at humour at the police station? I guess the ICA has candy at least. Right, let's go to the supermarket first. Speak to Gunnel. Hello, Gunnel. Who's that? It's Sarah. Sarah who? I know you remember me, Gunnel. I see a lot of people in my line of work. Don't remember all of them. Just whatever. I need to ask you something. Oh, hold on. Are you the girl who left town? Yes. The one who ran off with another woman. The lesbian. No, Gunnel. Listen. Oh, it was awful. Her parents broke their hearts. You should have seen them. I see you're just as hateful as you ever were. What did you say? Look, you're in a writing group. I'm a founding member of the Harunga writing group, yes. If you wanted to join, I'd have to ask the rest of the group. We don't just take anybody. I don't want to join. I want to ask you about Maria. Ah, yes. Such a shame. Yes, but she was in the group too. Oh yes, yes. She was a good enough writer. If only she hadn't written about such dreary, awful things. Like what? Oh, it was always death this, death that. Depressing. And before she died, she was writing about that kind of thing? Well, to be perfectly honest, I can't say. As she didn't have the decency to turn up to the session that week. She didn't show up. The week before she died. And we're very clear that non-attendance should be announced before. Why didn't she come? She didn't say. But Callie, you know Callie, odd family. He has that wife who was to some oriental place, weird woman. Stop, please. What about Callie? He said he'd seen her around that week all out of sorts. What do you mean? Head in the clouds, distracted by something. That's what I heard. Not herself. Oh, hot water bottle. It's freezing around here. My back's killing me as well, so. Why are you asking? Weren't you two thick as thieves? So you do remember me? Gunnel. A little, I suppose. It was rude of her not to tell us she wasn't going to come. Okay, I'm done. You? Bye, Gunnel. Well, you're welcome. There's some candy. God, I'd like to give her a piece of my mind one day. Another time. If I ever come back here, that is. Not herself. I wonder why she didn't go to her writing group. Ah, okay, time to talk to Chief Inspector Dickhead. Yeah, I need some of my protein shake. Police station. Alright, here we go. There he is. Is that just the... Sten Nilsson, at your service. Hello, Sten. Well, well, well. If it isn't Little Miss City Slicker. Sarah will do. Bet they don't know about your delinquent past down in Stockholm, do they? Still shoplifting. I was 14, Sten. Once a thief, always a thief, they say. Come to turn yourself in, is it? A night in the cells for old time's sake? I wanted to ask you about Maria. Oh yes, the anniversary. Well, I suppose she's not getting up to her old tricks anymore, at least. Oh, fuck. You're a real piece of shit. Now, that's not very ladylike, is it? There are laws about speaking to a policeman like that. Go on then, fire away. You're the one who was called to the scene, right? Of the crash. I was, yes. Where was it? Don't you know? You really did cast all of us off, didn't you? Please just answer the question. As you please. It was out on the main road south, about an hour down. Nearer to Stockholm than here, almost. Why on earth would Maria be out on that road? Am I a mind reader, Sarah? So what happened? Oh, you know how fast it gets dark this time of year. And that old road, branch in the way or something, she skidded off the side and into the rocks below. Good thing it was me who got the call, really. Telling the family should always be left to someone senior. I'm head of the precinct these days, you know. Right. Can I get back to my work now? You can get back to scratching your arse, yeah. If you continue to disrespect this office, I'm going to have to ask you to leave. Suits me just fine. Maybe a bit harsh, I'm not sure. Chief of the precinct, my god. What was she doing out on that road? Lena said Jacob hasn't cleared things from her old room. Why they decided to live in her parents' creepy old house, I cannot imagine. Maybe I should talk to Jacob. I wonder what he's like now. Hello? Door seems to be open. Oh no, what would you do that? Hello? Oh, Sarah. What are you doing here? I didn't mean to barge in. The door was open. Yeah, they usually are around here. Sorry, maybe this is a bad time. No, it's fine. Sorry, I just wasn't expecting you. I'm just back for the day, really. Okay. Maybe I come in? Sure, of course, come in to the dining room. Pretty strange to be back in this house. I can imagine. Would you like a coffee? Only if you're making some, that would be nice. Sure. This is too awkward. Oh, hello. You must be Johannes. Yes. Nice to meet you, Johannes. I mean, we've met before, but only once, and you were very small. Well, anyway, where's my dad? He's in the kitchen. Do you want me to get him for you? No, it's okay. Seems like we're out of coffee. I haven't really had time. Oh, don't worry. Johannes is so big now. Yeah. And shy. And today is not a good day. Of course. How are you? Oh, you know, today is... I understand. But I'm alright. That's good. Feels like another lifetime when I was last here. What year is Johannes in now? 4th grade. And he's getting stuck into his hockey. We both have really good distractions. Yeah, right. Why are you here, Sarah? In Harunga? It just seemed like the right time. Right. Jacob, do you think it would be okay if I had a look at Maria's old room? I'm afraid it's not very tidy. I haven't really got around to... No, that's okay. Sure, if you want to. Thanks. It's up the stairs and you remember where it is, of course. I won't be long. Maria. That top she's wearing, I can't remember if it was mine and she stole it, or I just borrowed it so often that it felt like mine. Oh God, hasn't changed at all. That's sad. It's like some sort of weird shrine to her youth in here. Even the sheets are the same. A Wizard of Earthsea by Ursula Callaghan. She was always trying to get me to read her stuff. I'm not sure why I never did. She really was still writing. Poetry mostly, looks like. How long a road must lie ahead between the light and me. Is this what you wrote about Maria? There we are. It always looks so small from up here. It is small. It's tiny. I'm going to miss these forests though. They've got plenty of forests in Stockholm, Maria. And anyway, we won't have time. The literary festivals and the parties. We're not going to be very successful writers if all we do is go to parties. I'll write the great American novel in the mornings. American? It's a figure of speech, Maria. You're going to love it. And speaking of love, you're such a dick. How's your new moped guy? What's his name? You know his name. J something. Jacob. Right. That's good. I like him. Ah. You think he's stupid? I didn't say anything. No, but I know what you think. Look, I didn't say. It's okay. You just happen to be wrong about him, that's all. Okay, if you say so. How long is it now? 11 months, Sarah. 10 months. 11 months. Leaving this shithole can't come soon enough. What am I looking for here? What's this? I want a Systembolagent receipt for 2 bottles of vodka. Wait, this is from... It's from the day she died. She used to hate vodka. Why would she? I should go. I don't imagine Jacob wants me hanging around too long. This is sad, man. Must be quite nostalgic for you. The room, I mean. It was. Jacob, I hope you don't mind me asking, where were you and Johannes on this day last year? We were at a hockey game, actually. Seems impossible to think about us enjoying ourselves that afternoon now. But Maria got us tickets to a hockey game. She usually comes too, but she said it was a special father-son treat. I'm so sorry, Jacob. Thank you. It's good luck. Good luck back in the city. Thank you for having me. So on the afternoon that she died, Maria sent them off to a hockey game because she wanted them out of the way. This is insane. The police would have investigated the possibility that, but the police means Officer Nelson. He easily could have just assumed it was a road accident without really thinking about the alternatives. Right, so I don't need to go in there. So I mean, she bought alcohol there, but it doesn't actually change anything on the story. Elsa, yes my dear. Can you remember? Mind like a steel trap I've got. Don't let the wrinkles fool you. Did you happen to see Maria on the day she died? I did. Must have been one of the last people to do so, I would say. She was coming back this way funny looking about. She was coming back this way, funny look about her. What do you mean funny? All sneaky looking. Mind you, I'd look sneaky too, if I was off buying great big bottles of alcohol in the middle of the afternoon. Of course, it's easy enough to keep tabs on who's a little too fond of the drink in these parts, standing here all day, as I do. She had a Systembolagent bag, didn't she? She did. Point blank refused to tell me what she had all that drink for. I'm no busybody, you know. I do it for the public good. Okay. Thanks, Elsa. Bye-bye now. Surely someone else has put 2 and 2 together. I should speak to Lena, but why would she not have said, if hopefully she's still at the grave? So she got really depressed or something, possibly. I thought I might see you again. I'm kind of in a hurry. Cigarette? Nah, no thanks. Are you alright? You seem... It's just a little odd to be back, that's all. I can only imagine. Philip, do you happen to remember what you were doing on this evening last year? Do I remember? Goodness, I'm not sure how I could forget. Where were you when you heard? Where? Has nobody... Gosh, no, I suppose you wouldn't know. I was at Maria's house. We all were. I mean, I was, and Johannes and Jacob and a few of Maria's other friends. What? Why? I wish I knew. It was all quite mysterious. She invited us all to come round that evening, but she wouldn't quite say why. What did she say? She said that all would be revealed, but we weren't allowed to know beforehand. So we were all there at 7, like she asked. Of course she never arrived. Instead we got Officer Sten at the door with the awful news. What did you think you were all there for? It's odd. In all the shock of what happened, I haven't really thought about it much. I guess I assumed she wanted to tell us something. It must have been terrible. Of course it was. But it was strangely a kind of blessing that we were all there together, I mean. Almost as if she knew. I need to find Lena. No problem. Give her my best. It's 100% what's happened. She's planned it all out. And she's made sure that everyone that she, cares about is all in the same place still. I could have helped. I could have stopped you. Why did nobody else stop you? How can I make it up to you? What should I do? This is sad, man. You deserve for people to know the truth, no matter how painful it is to hear. Man. She may be in the church. Oh, she's still here. Lena. Hello, Sarah. I need to talk to you. Are you alright? You look... No, I'm not alright. I have something to tell you. I have to tell you something, sorry. Excuse me? Listen to me. Listen to what? Why could nobody see that Maria killed herself? Sarah, I think we need to have a serious converse. Yes, we do. This shithole town hounded her to her death. She drove her car off the road after getting blind drunk to get away from her life, and nobody even realised. She got trapped here by a pregnancy that you all made her keep, and it finally got too much for her. All the God-fearing hypocrisy, all the nastiness and all the narrow-minded crap that has always been the bread and butter in this place. I should have been there for her, but so should everybody else. And just letting it slide that the fucking idiot police didn't bother to investigate her death properly, so that everyone can carry on thinking they didn't have a hand in it. It's not good enough. It's not what she deserved. Are you finished? I'm sorry, I'm just really angry. And no, Sarah, you're not angry. I am angry. I've never heard. How dare you come here today and say a thing like that? Do you have any idea? No, well, it's the problem, isn't it? You have no idea. What are you talking about? Oh God, you haven't said this to anyone else. No, I haven't said. I think you need to leave Harunga. Ah, don't worry about that. I'm going. Yes, you are, but you're going to come with me first. You need to see something. What? What do I need to... Just shut up and walk. You've done enough talking. Oh, fuck. What does she have that we don't know about? A letter? I don't want to go in there. I don't care what you want. 748. What is 748? Luke 748 is, then Jesus said to her, your sins are forgiven. Let's see what Lena says here. Interesting. There's an evensong service tonight for Maria, which you didn't know, of course. You don't know the first thing about Maria. Look around. Look at all these candles people have lit. Flowers, letters, pictures of her. You thought because she chose to stay in this small town she couldn't possibly be enjoying her life, because she wasn't slaving away in Stockholm for a one-bedroom apartment and a failed career as a writer. How's it going, your wonderful life, Did you really think she had nothing? Did you think she wasn't mourned by countless people here that you never bothered to get to know? No, that's not... Shut up! My sister had a full, rich life here. She loved and was loved enormously. And you come up here for one day in the last decade and think you've seen something we were all too thick to work out. Lena, I'm sorry, but the evidence... Evidence? This is a game... Is this a game to you? Come home to play detective? Go on then. What's your evidence that my beautiful baby sister did not in fact die in a tragic accident? One that we've all spent the last year desperately coming to terms with. Look, if you don't want to hear it, I understand. You understand nothing, but go on, let's have it then. Well, all the vodka she bought. I found receipts from the day she died in her room. She was acting strangely that day and making sure Jacob and Johannes were out of town. And then the party. She gathered you all together so that when she died... Are we finished? You'll have to forgive my rural ignorance here, but I wasn't aware that writing poems on dark themes meant you were suicidal. And the party, you want to know what that party was about? She'd been working on a book. She sent samples to an agent who wanted to take her on. So she was going to throw a surprise party to tell everyone. Aye, anything suspicious about that, officer? But why did Philip not tell me that? Philip? I never told him. It was too... No, I don't have to explain myself to you. But that's wonderful news. As if you care. And all this wasted life because she wasn't going to see. What? Nothing. Go home, Sarah. What was she going to see? You don't deserve to know. You who couldn't even be bothered to text her 1 month to the next. Lena, please. You. She was going to see you. She said you were stuck in your office all weekend, so she was going to go shopping in the city and surprise you with her news in person, and then get back in time for the surprise party. I told her it was ridiculous, but she was set on it, convinced you'd want to share this moment with her, because she didn't give up on your friendship, Sarah. So yes, that's why she was out alone on that road, because of you. See, and I get that, but the sister's mad at you, but that's not your fault. I don't know what to say. I do. You were so arrogant that you thought it was impossible that living here could make someone happy, that having a husband and a son and a family could make someone happy. I'm so sorry. I thought I was doing the right thing. No, you didn't. You came here to see what you wanted to see, and what you wanted to see was confirmation that you chose the right path, and that she didn't. Lena, I'm so sorry. Don't be. I'm sorry for thinking you might have changed. The service will be starting soon, and I don't think it's appropriate for you to be here. I'm sorry. Goodbye, Sarah. Oh, man. Oh, man, no. Shit. Where am I going? Am I just going home now? I think I just need to go home. Let's go to a grave one more time. Say farewell. I can't. I can. Aye, Maria, I have nothing to... I can't excuse myself. And it hurts because if you were here, you would forgive me for all my selfishness, my stupidity. Because you were just the most... But Lena's right, I hardly knew you at all. But that's the thing, isn't it? You aren't here. And if you were, none of this would have. And if I had been there for you, then you might still be here. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry not to have deserved our friendship better. I love you. And I can't believe I left it this late to make it clear. I really do. Even though I'm so bad at it. Goodbye, Maria, and congratulations too on the book. I bet it was beautiful. So yeah, that was How We Know We're Alive. A very emotional, story-rich point-and-click game. Short but super sweet. And yeah, and that is why I love story-rich games. Simple as that. Just make you feel something for even a short period of time, 30 minutes even. But you get sort of roped into the characters and you get roped into the story, and you just, I don't know. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. If you'd like, please subscribe. I'd appreciate it very, very much. And I will see you in the next one. Bye for now.